Welcome back to Create, Connect, Repeat. Today we're talking about the one thing you're not budgeting for. So you're making a record, you spent all this money on the musicians, on the studio, on the mixing, on the mastering, on the artwork. You've got a great product, you've poured your heart and soul into this project, you've written great music, you're really excited about it, and you put it out and nothing happens. Why? Because you forgot to budget for publicity. It might seem like an extravagant expense, but considering how much money that you spend putting into your project and trying to make everything as best as it can possibly be, why not also spend a little bit of money on making sure that your music is heard by the people out there that also want to hear your music, people that already like the music that you play and want to hear either more from you because they've already heard you before, or in order to discover you for the first time. There's publicists that specialize in getting you reviews, writing press releases, getting these reviews in magazines like in the jazz world, like Downbeat Magazine and Jazz Times, getting those things, getting articles written about you, helping you with your shows on your CD release tour, getting articles in local newspapers or other larger newspapers like the New York Times still has reviews of jazz concerts and jazz related CDs and creative music projects. So there's still lots of places where a publicist can get your music that's going to give you a lot of exposure, including a great place which is NPR, and you need someone to help you get those connections. We don't have those connections as musicians. We know other musicians. We know lots of people, and we maybe even know some of the journalists, but the way that it kind of works right now in 2017, and it has for a long time, is it has to be funneled through the right channel for it to be, one, taken seriously, and two, so they can get there at the right time so it can be released in conjunction or right after the album comes out, or at least within some kind of time frame that makes sense for both parties. You don't want to have a review coming out 6 months after your album's out. It's just not as effective as if it comes out within a few months of when the album's out. Now, I know some people will say that I sent my music here and they got it played, and I sent my music here and they got it reviewed. But think about all the outlets that there are, and think about, the 200 jazz radio stations and another 100 or 200 college radio stations. Are you going to individually mail all of those yourself and be able to call all of those people, follow up with all of those people? Publicists, that's their job. That's what they do. That's what they specialize in. They have methods for contacting those people. They stay in touch with those people all the time, working on different projects. So you spend all this money, make sure you're spending money on your publicity. If you can't afford it, maybe delay the release and save up a little bit of money so that you can actually get the release out into the world and let people hear it. So thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you back here next week.